Hello all you beautiful AI film creators out there. This video is just to thank you for having an amazing year with all of you. We've been through so much together, and just before we head into the festive season, wanted to say, give you our biggest thanks for everything that we've been through together here. We are moving, we are taking such strides together. Things are going so well, and we're really, really excited for what's in store for next year. So we wanted to give you a little bit of an update of where Izsit is at, and then what our plans are for 2025 as well. So stick around, and we'll be bringing you all of the updates in a moment. See you now. So if any of you have been onto the website recently, you would have seen that we basically changed up the whole thing, the logo, the design, everything has been changed. We're still kind of working on some little bits and bobs like navigation through the website, but pretty much, it's much better than what it was before. We got a lot of feedback and constructive criticism from you guys telling us about, that we needed some major improvements to our website. 100% true. We're very much focused on, the new web app launch and the app that will be on all the app stores. We're very, very focused on that. But, we also realized that we needed to spend a little bit more attention or give a little bit more attention to our website as well. So we did all of that. And please go and check it out. And again, give us any of your constructive criticism. I just remember when we were making our creative partner agreement, how that was just such an incredible process. We had about 20 creative partners that came back to me with all of their feedback. And so we made changes all along the way to the creative partner agreement over a 2-week period. We had about 20 that gave me their constructive feedback, and actually about 10 creators were very, very engaged in the process. And I was so happy with the final result. The final creative partner agreement was way better than the version that I first proposed to all the creators. So I was extremely excited about it. It's always better if we work together as a team. So I just wanted to say, major thanks to all of you guys for working with us as part of a team. Having said all of that, we will be launching early January on all the app stores around the world. So if you have a look at our website, you'll actually also find the web application over there. So take a look at it. That's what the app is going to look like for now. Obviously, we're going to continuously improve that as we go along. But if you want to take a little sneak peek, go onto the website and then just check out there. There's a tab that will take you onto the web app. And in early January, that web app is what's going live on all the app stores around the world. We're going to do a little bit of a quiet launch. It's not going to be a very, very public launch. We still need to work on the kinks and stuff like that. But, at least we'll be on the app stores at that time. And anybody in the whole world will be able to download that application and watch your movies. So, congratulations to all of you guys who've already been approved onto the platform. We've got many more who are coming. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about what the selection process is like for Izsit, how to get involved if you still haven't made your application to our platform, to Izsit. You can just go onto the website, and essentially what we need is just your social media link. So there's a form over there. What we need is not your social media link, but actually a link to your profile. So your portfolio, I should say. We need to take a look at your portfolio. At this point in time, we just cannot accept creators who have got no work for us to evaluate, to see what, to gauge what level the creator is on. We need to look at a portfolio in order to decide whether we're going to have that creator on the platform or not. And then once the creator has been accepted onto the platform, they can then upload their videos to us, similar to how you would do on like a YouTube or a Vimeo or something like that. You send us all of the details of the video, the genre, all of the little metadata that goes, like the description and everything that goes with the film. We then watch it, approve it or not, and you'll be updated along the entire process of that. So go and take a look if you haven't done that yet. submit us your videos. We're sitting here waiting for you to send us your videos. So we're looking forward to actually finding the golden nuggets and putting them onto the platform. So just go through the website. That's the easiest way. Cool. So we also get a lot of questions about like what's the revenue models again for the creators. Of course, our platform we have free with advertising model plus a paid subscription that then takes away the adverts for the users. So the revenues that we are getting from subscribers and from advertisers, that's getting channeled directly to the creators. 90% of it is getting channeled through to the creators. So that's how everybody is making their money, everybody. And just so that you know, these numbers are gonna stack up pretty quickly. We're looking at something like $500,000 going to each creator on average in the next coming years. So, these numbers are going to be pretty big for you guys. We are actually going to be sharing more numbers in January. So look out for the January video. It'll be coming out, I think, on the 6th of January or something like that, right at the beginning of the year. That's when everybody's back to work. We're going to be sharing a lot more details on the numbers of creators, what the actual revenue numbers or the forecasted revenue numbers are expected to be. So look out for that video in January, all right? If you want more details about the actual numbers and the amounts of revenue that you'll be earning from the revenue sharing. We then also have a separate model, which is, we want to get into the intellectual property ownership game. We think that there is a huge upside potential from your independent filmmakers' work. So for those of you who are open to receiving investment from us, we are interested in actually getting involved in the IP ownership game. For us, in the long term, we just think that owning intellectual property is going to be super valuable to our business. So if you have got some cool ideas that need a little bit of extra money, reach out to us and tell us, like, what are you looking for? How much do you need? And all of that kind of thing. We don't want to purchase content outright. That's just not our model at all. We want to work with independent creators and help you to gain independence, you understand? It's also like, it also kind of just aligns our interests, We want our intellectual property to become more valuable. If you're also a part owner in that intellectual property, we just think you're gonna pour your heart and soul into that work to ensure that that intellectual property becomes better. So this sharing, the sharing model is very much what we're into. We want to get into the IP ownership game. We think there's like such awesome upside potential on that. So we want to get into IP ownership, we want to share it with you, and we just want to align our interests with the creator. We also think that this is what democratizes the whole Hollywood model and all that kind of thing, which is something that, we're sort of sitting between Hollywood and like YouTube, so that we're sort of in the middle of we're kind of sitting in between them in terms of like what we're looking for. So we often get asked about what kind of content we're interested in. Really, at the moment, we're very much open to anything. However, I do think that we have a sort of idea of what we're looking for. I mean, of course, the content has to be extremely engaging from the very beginning. So within the first minute, the audience's imagination, or they have to get involved in the storyline immediately from the beginning. And having said that, we think that storyline is king in all of our movies. From all the data that we've gathered, from all the research that we've done, we find that audiences get hooked into watching film and stuff like that if the storyline is good. So for all of you creators out there, focus on the storyline. That is the most important thing. And actually, the audio visual quality comes secondary to the storyline. So you don't actually need to focus that much on making a perfect editing visuals and everything. Of course, yes, it's important, but it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. If you can't get the AI to do what you're trying to get it to do, then try to find a way around that. That's possible or something like that, because the storyline is what's going to engage the audiences most. So focus on the storyline. Cool. So we've been getting a lot of people coming to us. We posted our chief of content position that's now available. We're looking for somebody who's going to help us to sift through all the content that we are receiving at the moment. We posted this up on Curious Refuge. We've been getting some really good inbound from that. So thank you very much to Curious Refuge. You guys have been doing such an awesome job. I remember that when I was starting out in the AI film making space, looking for you guys, trying to help you guys. Curious Refuge was such an incredible source of information for me. So I just want to make a big shout out to them. If you want to know more about the Chief of Content position, go look at our posting on their website, and send us your CV if you think you're right for it. Essentially, Izsit has got, all of the key positions are open. So we're looking for people to jump on board and really grow with us. Another question that I've been receiving from all of you is about our crypto strategy. We will be including cryptocurrency. We will be doing crowdfunding as well. We're really looking at all kinds of ways of helping the independent filmmakers out there. Again, we are so focused on independent filmmakers. So crypto, we think, is going to be very, very useful to do that, like fractional ownership of film. It's a great way to raise capital for your filmmakers if you need it for whatever things, I think it's very important for filmmakers to be extremely open and transparent and be very clear about what they need the money for. We're not going to have some random projects on the platform. We're going to ensure that those projects that are raising capital on the platform are actually good. So yeah, again, just go through the application process on our platform. Send us your portfolio so we can check it out if we're going to have you on the platform. Great. We're also going to be doing using cryptocurrency for other things. Like we haven't really figured it out, but we might have a cryptocurrency. We'll probably have Izsit cryptocurrency, which we can then use to do some sort of transactions and stuff like that, which we haven't fully ironed out yet. This is kind of something that's maybe like end of Q1 or beginning of Q2 next year that we'll really be implementing. So that's it, everybody. That brings us to the end of the video, the end of the year. We are looking forward to next year. Send us all of your feedback and everything in the beginning of January. I think it's the 6th of January. That's like a Monday. That's when everybody's going to be back at work. We're going to be releasing another video just to get you all up to speed with what we think is going to be happening in 2025, the year ahead, and all of the forecasts from our numbers about you creators. So look out for that video. In the meantime, allow me just to close once again with a thank you. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the holidays. See you next time. Ciao.
DJ Shaglig remix, okay.